Hey everybody, I wanted just to come on here today because thanks to Shayla, I have started using a Google form to talk, I guess to send to my contacts before I get them on the phone. And I'm going to show you the form in just a second, and I emailed it to all of you guys, and for anyone who's watching this that I haven't emailed it to them, let me know. I'm happy to share it, of course, with you. It's a bit of a game changer for me. I used it today, and I was able to plan my call much better. I knew the person's budget. I knew what they were eating, whether they were eating well or they weren't eating well. I knew their commitment level. I knew a little bit about what their goals were. I knew a little bit about why. I knew a little bit about if they'd be interested in making extra money or sharing their products. I knew a little bit about all of that. And it really helped to shape my phone call. So I wanted to share it with you. It is not a mandatory tool, guys. If you want to use it, feel free to use it. I'm going to use it going forward because I think this was a bit of a game changer for me. So I want to show you the form. And there's a few things on here I need to show you kind of logistics-wise, because if someone shares it with you, it's their form. It's going to their email address for their people. So I need to show you a bit of a logistics thing on this as well. So I want to share my screen. Okay. So this is our Team Accelerate to Freedom Goals questionnaire, and it is a Google form that you just send to your people after they said, hey, I want some more information, and you said, great, let's connect, let's get on the phone tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and they go, fantastic. And you say, I need you to fill out a quick questionnaire before we meet. And for me now, if they don't fill this questionnaire out before we meet, there is no phone call. I'm not getting on calls and waiting for people and stuff like that anymore. We're all too busy. If someone's interested, they will fill the form out. If they're not interested, then we know perhaps they need a little more time. And we can work on them in the bands page a little bit, right? So, all right, so what you see on your screen is the form. I'm going to go through what the questions are first and why they're in there and how that can help shape your conversation. And then I'll go through a few of the logistics pieces and how you can make this your own. All right, so you will see on here right now that I can either do it by summary, which is not what I want. I want individual responses because I'm going to get obviously one person. I need to know about one person. And as those responses come in, guys, that's going to be shown down here on your, I don't have a little pointer, I don't think, do I? I don't believe, I do have a little pointer. Ah, okay, so down here where it says one-to-one, obviously the more responses that come in, you'll be able to scroll through those different responses. You can print it out so it's specific to that person. And then, of course, if you want that response to disappear, you can just trash it. If you want to keep them, you can. All right, so let me go through the questions first. Some goal questions. So just their name, their contact number, their email, so you have that basic information, okay? Then in here, you are able to, and I'll come back and show you how to edit all this in just a little bit, but you're able to put your videos in. So your videos from iSamovie, your anything that you want to show them in here. So I usually start, if it's weight loss or really anything, I start with Transform Your Life. And we've got the Isagenix difference in here right now. I might be changing that to let me introduce myself or business of the future. I want to put in the nutrition piece and I want to put in the business piece. We've got to start sowing those seeds early, right, guys? Okay, so they'll be able to watch the videos when they come through. Then it's going to ask them about their goals. I actually need to change this business opportunity to something that doesn't say business. So I will probably update this, or you guys can update that if you wanted to. You could update athletic performance to say better workouts if you wanted to, whatever you want to do. Why is it now the time that you want to take steps to achieve your goal, right? Getting to their why a little bit. Maybe there's a wedding coming up. Maybe they've just been to the doctors and they've had a terrible review. Getting to their why a little bit. Why is now the time? My grandkids are getting older and I need to be able to play with them, right? This is their why. It tells you a little bit so you can start building on that. It's really cool. Then we want to know about their personal commitment and accountability. How serious are you to committing and making health and wellness a priority? I will tell you that the big leaders, Zach Slobin, if you watch any of his podcasts and some of the others, if they don't rate a 7 or above, they don't even get on the phone with them. They don't even waste their time. They want to work with people that are ready for change, are ready to improve their health and wellness. Anybody that's a 7 and below, perhaps you just want to have them in the bands page and start getting them excited a little bit. Maybe this isn't the time, or even if you do meet with them, maybe it's a very short phone call, because if they're only a 3 or a 4, guys, they're not going to invest in their own health and wellness. They're not going to stick on the program. We know that, right? So let's be selective with who we work with. We also want to ask here about 2 friends and family members or coworkers that would come and do it with you for your accountability partners. Do you have anybody starting to sow the seeds for sharing? Then we want to know a little bit about their healthy lifestyle, and I apologize for sharing somebody's information on here. But you can see here specific health concerns, nutritional challenges. So you guys will know dairy-free, I have lactose intolerance, I have thyroid problems, that's where people are going to put that stuff. How often do we drink coffee, and if so, how much? We're going to get an idea on their caffeine, if it's a product that we need to include in their recommendations. And then let's talk a little bit about, we're looking here to their, what they eat every day, and then how it relates to their budget, right? We need to know that stuff. So you can see here, this is a really good example, guys. What do you have for breakfast? Cereal and banana. What do you have for lunch? Crackers and peanut butter. What do you have for dinner? Chicken, rice, and veggies, good balanced meal. And then what do you have for snacks? Crackers, Jell-O, and cookies. Holy cow, cereal, carbs, sugar, crackers, peanut butter, banana, sugar, carbs, crackers, Jell-O, cookies, sugar, carbs. We already know where to start with this lady. She's got a sugar addiction. She doesn't have a caffeine addiction. She's probably got a sugar addiction. She's eating a lot of carbs. Clearly we know where we need to start as far as talking with her about eating right. Definitely reinforce some chicken, rice, and veggies. Awesome. Great. When I talked to this lady, this allowed me to say to her, okay, I'm going to tell you that when you're going to do this system, you're going to be eating. You're going to be eating a lot, right? That's really awesome. But I'm also going to tell you, and you probably already know this, that I don't see too many veggies in here during the day. I don't see a lot of protein in here during the day. And she was like, nope, you're right. I don't. I like my carbs. And that was it. So it was really easy to start talking with her and kind of have a game plan. Then from there, I asked about how many times do they eat out? And then we start with budget. So how many times per week do you eat at a restaurant for breakfast? How many times a week do you eat at a restaurant for lunch, right? So this goes along with their budget. We know that if they eat away for breakfast, they're probably spending $5 to $10. If they're eating at a restaurant for lunch, they're probably spending $8 to $14, something like that. We know that. And then do they have a healthy lifestyle? Occasionally hand weights, walking. She's not doing too much. So we kind of know what type of lifestyle they're leading. Then I ask them for their budget, guys. This is so important. On average, how much would you estimate that you spend daily on your breakfast and morning snacks? And you can see whether what they're telling you above matches about the price that they're estimating. Is that correct? So this is just a good checks and balance, because a lot of people won't tell you exactly what they eat. They won't tell you as much as they eat because they don't want to reveal that. They're embarrassed. They don't want to reveal it. And that's okay. That's okay. But this gives them a chance to almost self-check themselves on how much they're spending. So this lady was $8 a day. And I said, great. You're estimating you're about $8 a day right now. That's great. But you just told me already that you don't eat that much protein and you've got to get more veggies in. So if you started on any type of healthy nutrition program, whatever it was, you know that you're going to have to invest a little bit in extra protein, extra veggies, that type of thing. She's like, yeah, I get that. So immediately she's at $8. I got her $10 to $12 a day. Immediately got her to there and said, so you know, if you do any healthy lifestyle and you're ready for this change, you're probably going to be spending $10 to $12 a day. And she's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, guess what? I can recommend 2 packs for you. And I didn't jump to our value pack with her just because she was already very budget conscious. But I said to her, I explained the value pack and I said, this is the one that's the best, but based on what you're telling me, if you need to stick very closely to this schedule, I recommend our premium pack. It's $15 a day to get started. It's just a couple days more for your initial, dollars more for your initial investment. And then after that, you're most likely to drop down to somewhere around $11 to $12 a day per month after that. And you just told me you're going to be spending $10 to $12 a day anyway on a healthy lifestyle. So it's going to be exactly the same budget after your first month. How cool is that? Right? So this really helps you a little bit. You know, if you have someone that says, hey, I don't eat anything for breakfast, you just come back to them and say, so you know, if you did any healthy eating program, if you went to see the doctor, the nutritionist, anything, you know, you're going to have to eat breakfast, right? And they're like, yeah, I get it. And be like, it's probably going to be $3 to $4 for breakfast. And they're like, yep, I get it. So just this form just gives you the clues on how to prep your call so you don't have to do this on the spot. I'm a big preparer. The more I can be prepared to get on a call and have all my toolbox of stuff kind of ready, the better it is for me. If this doesn't work for you, just feel free to use some of these questions if you need them to. All right. So let me keep going on here just so you can see. Then it asks about the financial opportunity, and it says, how would you characterize your interest level in an opportunity to make some extra money each month? You're going to get different answers to that, right? Are you going to get your business builders that come in and go, yes, I want to do it? Great. They're gung-ho. They're ready to rock and roll. This lady, not sure. She only rated herself a 7 on the commitment level. So I know that she's going to be a little, I don't know, coming in. If someone's rated a 9 on the commitment level, oh my gosh, guys, go for them. Like value packs and go for it. Like this lady, I knew that there was going to be a little bit of, there's going to be budget issues. I don't want to share, you know, that type of thing. But I already knew that because of this form when I got on the call. Really helpful. Then also a little bit about their financial situation. What amount of additional income per month would it take to make a substantial change in your life? $1,000 a month would change her life because perhaps it would pay off her mortgage and it would allow her to be debt-free. I already, when I got on the phone with her, I let her know about our Eat for Free program. I let her know that it would probably take a few months to get up to $1,000, but if she loved the products, we could get her there. We could get her products paid for and get her some extra money. So she liked the idea of that. She was very cautious. This was actually a lady that I'm working with one of my team members. But boy, oh boy, guys, this was just so easy to help. Right? So what I want to do also is, I'm going to take so there's a few things that if you like this, obviously you can customize it if you want to, right? So, but if you like this, there's a few ways you can customize it. The first thing I need you guys to do is not to use mine because mine is set up here in my my file for me. It's set for me. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you get it, you make a copy of it. Don't just move it into your folder, but make sure you actually download a copy. See where it says make a copy over here? You just click the 3 little lines over in the right-hand side. You click on make a copy, and then you save it wherever you need to, and then it's yours. Okay, so please, please, please don't just move it into your file because then I will lose it. Please click on make a copy and then move it into whatever file you need to on your computer, and then it will be yours and you can play around with it as much as you want. Okay, a few things you can do, guys. You can customize the theme of this if you want to. You can change the theme color. You've got font styles on here. You can do different headers. You can do different themes. So many different things you can do in here. Customize it, make it your own. If you own your own business, put your logo on there, whatever you need to do. You can also preview the survey so you can see how it's looking. And then you do have some settings on here. If you click the little cog button, you can collect different email addresses from people if you want to. I don't do any of that. I don't require a sign-in, which means they don't need to have a Google account to sign in. I can send it to anyone. I don't want respondents to be able to edit or see summary charts. And then I don't do presentations or quizzes. I just wanted to show you what that was. And then the last thing to show you is these three little buttons. And sorry guys, with my spotlight. These three little buttons right here. Oh, how do I get rid of that? Sorry. I'm clearly not very good at Zoom calls, right? Okay, so if you click on the three little buttons right here, you're going to be able to set a few things, and this is where you will set it for your email. Get email notifications for new responses. Yes, if you send this out, you want it to come into your email, otherwise you're going to be searching for it forever. So make sure you check that one. Select response destination. That's going to be where you put in your email. So when somebody finishes this, it automatically gets sent to your email or whatever destination you want it to get sent to. You can download responses, which means it puts it like in an Excel file. So if you just wanted to keep all of your people that you're talking to or who've completed this, you can. And of course, you can print or delete all the responses as well. As far as editing any of this stuff, now I can't remember how to edit it. All responses can be edited. Oh boy, how did I edit this? Everything on here can be edited, and now I don't remember how to edit it, guys. That's awful. But everything in this form can be edited. Oh my gosh, isn't this awful? And it's as easy as just clicking on it, but now I can't. Aha, you have to go to questions. Sorry, go to questions. I apologize. When you click on a question, there'll be some little buttons that come up. When you click on the buttons, you can change the questions. You can delete them. You can change them to short answer, multiple choice, paragraphs, linear, whatever you want to do. You can do that. You can make them required. You can delete them. So that's in questions, guys, at the very top. As far as for the videos, over here, you'll see a little toolbar which says add a question, add a title, add an image, add a video. So if you want to add a video, all you do in here is you get rid of this video, you delete it, and then you click add a video, and then you can just put in the link for whatever video you want. So you can customize it for, you know, your people. You can have one form for performance, you can have one form for weight loss, you can have one form, whatever you guys want to do. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. I really, really hope that this helps. And some of you already have this form. If you don't, you want it, let me know. I'm happy to send it to you. But hopefully this will help you guys with your folks. All right, guys. So that's it from me. And let me stop sharing that so I go back up. So that's it from me. Hopefully this tool is really helpful for you. Good luck with your contacting. Bye.